Let's have a property tour, shall we? Brian LEBO here, and today I'm excited. We're out in Lake Las Vegas. We got another Blue Heron home, and this one is a little different, but gorgeous. So first off, we start off with this absolutely gorgeous courtyard entry. Not only do I love the fact that you're a little bit set back from the street so no one can actually see into your property or see your actual front door, but it creates this obstruction on all four sides. So on a windy day, you don't have to worry about any of those breezes coming inside the house, knocking anything over. But let's check out the inside of this property. Now, first off, we have this massive pivot door to create the entry. And once you step in, you'll notice one of Blue Heron's big design language features is what's called Biophilic design. It's the implementation of bringing the outdoor elements inside the property. So here we have all these steppers at the main entry with all these beautiful river rocks embedded. Just gives you that indoor-outdoor feeling that's become so popular. Now, like we normally do, we're going to start in the kitchen, but let's talk about the flooring. The entire inside of this downstairs is all 24 by 48 inch porcelain floors. Just sensational, very neutral, very nice, and it spills outside the property as well. But let's talk about the kitchen. Okay, first off, I love this island. I love this island. Now, we have the obligatory waterfall edge. So we have a gorgeous marble counter surface with a waterfall return. One thing you may notice, and we've talked about this before, is Blue Heron, part of their design language is minimalism, and you'll notice that on the counter surfaces, it's only a ½ inch. It's a natural slab. There's no modified return for the apron, but you will notice that on the waterfall island, while the top of the counter surface is a ½ inch, you'll notice it's 2 inches thick on the waterfall return. So a little bit different, but the other thing I love about that island is instead of having the cabinet veneer on the backside of the island, I love the continued use of the smoked mirrors. This is such an elegant look. All right, now let's talk about cabinetry. Here we have very, very popular on very high-end properties is the TFL cabinetry, thermally fused laminate. You'll notice this in almost every single Blue Heron high-end home, and here is no exception. Now, coming over in this direction, you'll notice we have the Wolf 48-inch grill top with the matching 48-inch ventilation hood, and here they've sheathed it in the same TFL laminate. Now, if you know me, you know I have a little thing about dishwashers. The rule is 3 million, we're actually at 4 million, and here we only have one dishwasher. So Blue Heron, I got a dinghy on that one, a little slap on the wrist, but I do believe it is an option. Here it was an option, but you can add a second dishwasher if you're a weirdo like me. Now, one of the huge design features that I love about Blue Heron, especially when you have a view lot, is once again, and I'm going to talk about this over and over and over because I love it, is this smoked glass. So for the backsplash, instead of having a nice mosaic tile or something else that's elegant, here they've gone with a mirrored smoked glass backsplash. And what makes it amazing is from this vantage point, when you're cooking, you have the complete reflection of the lake in the background. We saw this again in VM1. If you watch that video of the $25 million flagship, behind the grill top was the same exact smoked glass that reflected the entire strip. So again, what started at a $25 million home matriculates down into a $4 million home, Blue Heron way. All right, we've seen most of this kitchen area. Let's talk about this area. So in here, we have a very lovely and spacious pantry area, custom cabinetry, the same as the cabinets. Here we have a 60-inch dual refrigeration. So we have a nice Sub-Z refrigeration system. And here's a good time to talk about the ceiling. One of Blue Heron's design features that they actually trademarked is called the Vegas Modern Ceiling. So here, and we'll show you again a little bit later, you'll notice that these singular black alcoves that are cut into the ceiling house the HVAC ventilation. Here we have grates instead of linear air registers, and then the recessed lighting. It's just a signature that Blue Heron does that no one else really does. Now again, we come down this wall of cabinetry, and this is kind of cool. Normally I wouldn't really waste time on a double oven. I mean, we've seen them, but this is cool. This is one of the newer Wolf appliances, or at least it's new to me. Kind of thought this was neat. So instead of having a bar here, you touch it and look at this. It automatically deploys down. Very, very cool. But you know, if you don't like fingerprints, this could be somewhat of an issue. Here we have the built-in Wolf microwave. And again, just clean, elegant, lovely. And then at the very end, we have our wine wall. Technically, this is more of a wine cellar. This one doesn't actually have refrigeration, so this is just a pure wine cellar, but very lovely. Not picking nits here. Now, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is this slider system. Not only is it a pocket slider, but this is a 30-foot long slider. This is pretty much the biggest slider you're ever going to see. But this is seamless. It's one unit, one system, and it is just sensational. And it gives you these unparalleled views of all of the lake. Just gorgeous. Normally we would go outside at the end of the video, but since we're here, come on, let's just check it out. So you'll notice the flooring spills to outside. We have a nice aggregate. The patio cover extends, so we have this shade, especially this time of day when you'd be using it. We have a nice conversation pit area, and this is a really neat pool. It's an odd shaped backyard, but I love it. So we have the apron of the Infinity Edge pool here, nice auditory, the sound of the water, and this creates a nice little lap. So you could actually get a little lap in back and forth. We're gonna come back over this direction because there's actually kind of a second pool area, but here's a good vantage. You can see this massive, massive slider. When we come over here, this is kind of more of a reflection pool, if you will. It's not really functional since you get about, I don't know, what, 3 inches of water. But this would be great if you want to take in the shade, if you're like me and you don't really need a tan. I'm gonna be sitting right here with my drink. So a couple chaise lounges, kids can kind of wade in the water and play. It's functional, just pseudo functional. All right, now let's check out this living room. Now, first off, when we look up, this gives us a great vantage point at that Vegas modern ceiling that we just talked about, and you'll see that throughout the property. But if this isn't one of the greatest fireplace mantles you've ever seen, you have some severely incredible taste. This is gorgeous. So we have the same marble that was used for the counter surface in the kitchen, and here they created this custom fabricated fireplace. It's gas. We were having a little issue, so the gas isn't on right now, but trust me, it is delightful. Gorgeous medium wall. We have underlit LED lighting for accents. This is an 85-inch television, so that gives you kind of a sense of scope and how massive this wall really is. All right, now that we've seen the kitchen, we've seen a little bit of the outside, we've seen the family room, we're gonna head over, actually no, we're gonna head over and check out the primary suite. So this is a really great vantage. So when we're walking down here on the steppers, you get that biophilic design. Over here, I absolutely love this view of the staircase. Again, the biophilic rocks, the gorgeous isolated floating staircase, just sensational. But now let's check out this primary suite. Now of note, you wouldn't tell unless I told you, all the doors in this home are solid core doors, so we're kicking the standards up a little bit more. But let's head all the way down to the sleeping quarters. Now, you can kind of see, we'll see in a moment, but there is our jacuzzi, really, really gorgeous. Now, this wall is sensational. We have a media wall for the television made out of travertine, a little bit more modern of a touch. This is really neat. Here, they cut this area out and we have some blue LED lighting embedded in there just to give it a really gorgeous accent. And then here, we have another slider system. It's still a pocket, but this is a 10-foot slider, which is all the room we have for it. But coming out here, we have a really gorgeous Quattro Infinity, which is not a pool, but a jacuzzi, and there's no such thing as Quattro Infinity. I'm just making that up because no one's ever given me another word for it. But a gorgeous jacuzzi, and of course, it's right in from the primary, so perfect ingress and egress so you can hop in the shower when you're done. Now, this is gorgeous, and I absolutely love what they did here. So, creating an accent wall, they actually use the same TFL cabinetry veneer that they use in the kitchen and all the other cabinets, but here they decided to make an accent wall. I can't say I've seen that done before, and it's a gorgeous implementation. Then flanking both sides where the nightstands go are the same smoked glass that we saw in the backsplash in the kitchen. Again, what a cool way of doing it. And then at the end, kind of funny, we have the louvered wood slats that we've seen all over Instagram. Pretty much shows up my feed like 20 times a day. I'm sure you're tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it, but they did a nice job of using it sparsely here. Now this is a neat area. So We do have a wet bar, we do have the Blanco sink, but if you notice, this is gorgeous. We'll get another vantage point, but one of the Blue Heron design elements is whenever possible, and especially when there's views like this view of the lake, they do a wonderful job of segregating the bathroom from the sleeping quarters sound-wise, but here, this is just glass. So noise-wise, you're isolated, but when you're in the bathroom, you'll notice that you can see right out to the lake. Just sensational. So without further ado, let's check out this bathroom. So coming down this hallway, again, we've got the 24 by 48 inch tile throughout the entire downstairs. And we have a gorgeous, gorgeous floating bathtub, very elegant. Again, the biophilic design use of the rocks below. Coming over this direction, this is what I was kind of alluding to. So if you were to use the sink right here, and by the way, this is just one of my favorites. So here we have a pivot sink. I'm a simpleton. This never gets old. I absolutely love this sink. So we have a gorgeous counter surface, gorgeous floating mirror, gorgeous illumination, but this is what I wanted to talk about, was this glass. So from here, if you're getting ready, you can look out and you can see the lake, you can see everything, you can see the mountain range, just sensational. Now coming over here, we have the shower, and this is massive, man. So over in this direction, we have a simple shower head, nice shelves, gorgeous use of the stone veneer. Above us, we have a rainfall shower head. We have the Kohler, a valve system, so very, very nice. It's programmable. You can say, hey, Alexa, make my shower 120 degrees. You got it. Over here, we have body washers, another shower head, just a massive shower. And sorry, Ashley, we didn't manage to squeeze the bathtub into the shower. Again, guys, leave your comments. Do you like the bathtub freestanding outside of the shower? Or are you one of these weird new people who like the bathtub in the shower? I can't wrap my head around it. We have the same setup over here. This is a little bit strange. So over here, we have one toilet for the water closet. And this is a weird one. In here, we have basically like a flex space. To me, it seems completely identical as over here. I'm hoping this was an option to have a second toilet. Otherwise, you just have kind of a massive utility closet. A little bit odd. But ladies and gentlemen, and I say that because I'm a man who appreciates a ton of shoes and a ton of clothes. This is an incredible closet. So we have a complete custom closet with embedded LED functionality. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful closets that we've seen. Just an exceptional execution in here. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, guys, we have now seen the entire primary suite. Let's start checking out these secondary bedrooms and see what else is lurking, because there are a few other neat little items throughout here. So again, we're back to the entry over here to your left. As we come down here, this closet houses the brains of the home, so your automation function, etc. We have another HVAC closet. Coming over here in this direction, we have our laundry room. We're not gonna spend too much time. It is a beautiful laundry room. We have a gorgeous accent wall ceramic tile, mirrored on both sides. Gorgeous, gorgeous marble countertop, undermount sink, TFL. This is the door for one of your two banks of garages. So you have two garages, each with two spaces. So 4-car garage, this is one of them. Now, this is a great secondary bedroom. So in here, this secondary bedroom also has the ingress egress to the courtyard that we first came in from. So again, a great place to get some air. You're not going to get any strong winds because we're obstructed on all 4 sides. Great size to this bedroom, very nice. This bathroom I absolutely love. I mean, guys, you know I like things muted. This is a perfect execution of muted tones and use of textures. So I love this bathroom. I just love the fact that while they're all a muted color, they kind of, change the textures here and there. All right. Oh, wait, we have more. We forgot. We got a little bit more. Okay, guys, we're going to head back towards the entrance. We're going to check out the other wing of the house because what am I doing, man? I forgot probably one of my favorite parts of the house. It is my favorite part of pretty much any house. You got to have a theater, right? I mean, you can't drop $4 million and not have a movie theater. Now, first, we have this powder bathroom. This is a perfect execution of a powder bathroom. So in here, we have the floating vanity with the same TFL cabinets. We have a pivot sink, but what I really, really love, which you're probably getting tired of me saying, is the smoked glass. Here, they did a perfect job of making this not just a mirror, but we have an accent wall, and this mirror goes all the way up to the ceiling and then returns all the way back towards the door. Just a gorgeous way of using that mirror. Okay, down this direction, again, to our right, this is our courtyard entry area. So really nice. Today is a perfect day. It's like 70 degrees out. So you can get beautiful fresh air. We have an automated curtain system, which is very important when you're having a movie theater. So here we have a curtain so we can black this out. But check this out. This is a great media room. So whether this becomes like a fun place for children, whether this becomes, say, a fitness room, this is really designed to be a media room. So here we have our 5.1 surround sound. Obviously, we have this wall that houses a display. Just wonderful. All right, guys, we have seen the entire downstairs. We have seen the backyard. All that's left is let's go see what's going on upstairs. All right, guys, welcome to upstairs. Now over here to your left, this is a gorgeous vantage point because this overlooks the downstairs family room area. And as you look up, we have a gorgeous chandelier and we have those unobstructed panoramic views of the entire lake. But we'll get to this area a little bit later. Now let's check out another area because here we have kind of another primary suite. Can't say it's a secondary suite because we have other suites, but you tell me what you want me to call it. Coming down here, this is kind of a mirror of what we had downstairs. We're gonna start in the sleeping quarters area first though. So coming in here, we have a very nice size secondary primary suite. I know that sounds awkward, but we have a gorgeous media wall made of travertine. We have this gorgeous LED lighting to illuminate that area. I like the little touch that this media wall doesn't go all the way to the ceiling because normally you would have that go to the ceiling. Just gives it a little bit of a relief, a reveal, and you have the LED lighting. Over here, you have ingress, egress, a door to the outdoor balcony area. So really, really functional, very nice. And of course, in this room, we have all the panoramic views of the lake. Just a cool design feature. Again, I love the Blue Heron's design as well as the interior design. This was kind of neat. So of course, we have our fabric panels for creating a headboard. But what they did, again, is they used the TFL thermally fused laminate. Instead of making cabinetry, here they made an accent wall. So it's kind of a mosaic pattern. Just a really neat way to use something in a different way. I don't know. It was just I haven't seen cabinetry used as an accent wall before, so it kind of struck a chord. I kind of dug it. You guys tell me what you think. Coming into this bathroom, we have two sinks. We have a gorgeous cabinetry that is throughout the entire home. But what I really wanted to point out was this. We've got a pretty aggressive tile backsplash accent wall, but notice where the transition occurs. I thought this was such a cool design element. So I love that it's aggressive where the sinks are, and then you have this gentle transition into your 2" by 8" tile. Just pristine design. Now over here we have a very lovely shower, very spacious. Again, this is like a secondary primary. This is a great shower. So we have a curved entry, but when we come in here, I love the tile. We have the same 2" by 8" accent wall back here, but I do love that this tile kind of looks like linen. So it kind of has a very nice relief of texture and just looks a little different. Again, great use of design. Coming down here, we have our toilet, and then we basically have a cavity. So this is a huge, huge, huge area. This would be your closet. This has been left for your own design. So this is something that you would either work out with Blue Heron's interior design team, or you would subcontract your own person to do it. All right, now that we've seen this updoor primary suite, let's go check out this other bedroom across the way. So stairs are right behind me. We walk into this secondary bedroom, and you know, this is more of a normal secondary bedroom, but still gorgeous. We have a massive window over here to your left that overlooks the courtyard. We've got 4 windows adding more natural light. They didn't make the mistake they did in Prada. Thank you. We have 4 recessed lights. Kind of goes without saying, but you get it. We actually have a massive closet here. So this is another cavity that will be a closet. however you choose to, upgrade it out. In here, same 24 by 48 inch tile, gorgeous, gorgeous bathroom. This is your bathtub, so this is where you would actually be using it for your fur babies or your small children. And I love this accent wall, this kind of woven basket weave look. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous use for an accent wall. All right, there's only 2 bedrooms up here and we've seen both of them. So let's go back to where we started and let's check out this sensational loft area, because this is a really, really creative and awesome, entertaining area. Now, as we're walking up here, the entire downstairs was 24 by 48 inch porcelain tile, but you may have already noticed upstairs, with the exception of the wet areas like the bathrooms, up here is all white French oak engineered hardwood, so a little bit richer, a little bit warmer, nice. Now let's check out this bar, because this is one hell of a bar. So we have the same granite or marble that we had downstairs in the kitchen, mirrored upstairs, same 1/2 inch slab base, little bit larger return for the apron here, and we have our waterfall return. Very nice. We have a quartz counter surface behind here, and for the last time, I promise you, it's the last time I'm gonna bring it up. We have smoked glass. Are you tired of hearing me say that? But again, the reason that this exists here is because, once again, if you're sitting behind the bar or you're preparing a drink, when you look up, I'm looking at the entire lake and the mountain range. Again, it's a reminder of how much you spent on this lot. So it's nice to be able to enjoy the money that you've spent and see those views from different vantage points that don't have to have a direct vantage point. Again, just incredible design, incredible thoughtfulness. Now, in this loft area, again, you can see the Vegas modern ceiling from here, and we have a multiplex system of televisions for this wall. So this would be just a wonderful place to watch the game, any event. And then on a day like today where it's perfect, we've got a 15-foot long slider. This is also a pocket. This is also automated. And I mean, look at these views. This is spectacular. So as we come outside to the balcony area, you've got this death staircase. I'm only kidding, I don't like heights, so I'm not really feeling it, but we have a spiral staircase that leads to a gorgeous sky deck area. So if you truly, truly wanted a better vantage point, you could help yourself and go up to the sky deck. Try not to trip on your way down after a few drinks, but enjoy it. Here we have a nice conversation pit area. We have that door that led us to the secondary primary upstairs. But guys, I mean, this is just an incredible home. You already know how much I love Blue Heron design, and you know how much I love these homes. But I'm dying to hear your comments. What is your favorite part of this property? Is it simply the vantage perspective of the lake? Is it the loft area, the biophilic design, the courtyard entry? I can go on. And of course, the smoked glass. I know I'm gonna hear that in the comments, I know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to the entire Blue Heron design team, the sales staff, all the way from the top to the bottom. A wonderful Class A company. Thanks again for watching. Click to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and I will catch you all in the next one. Deuces.